Edmontonians will vote on Monday, October 20th to elect their city council and a new mayor. But according to a poll done by Canada Pulse Insights exclusively for City News, almost 4 in 10 Edmontonians don't believe that any of the mayoral candidates are suitable for the job and are undecided about who will get their vote in just a few short days. When asked which mayoral candidate has the right stuff to lead the city, 39% of respondents said none. 41% of people polled said they felt no mayoral candidate reflected their interests and values, and 45% don't feel they can trust any of the potential new mayors.
A lot of uncertainty is going to take place. It's still very fluid, but you've got to have right now, Andrew Knack and Tim Cartmel, in fact, are leading in the attributes. So you would suspect that they've got the edge over the rest of the field.
A staggering 80% of Edmontonians agree our mayor and city council are out of touch. And while many voters are still undecided in their choices just days before an election, Wright believes the weekend will be a turning point.
Edmonton is at a turning point for a lot of these issues, and the backdrop is a tough economy. It's about tough conditions for individuals, but it's also about the future. And they're going to be looking for those candidates, in fact, who size up the agenda for what they want the council and their mayor to look at, and also what, in fact, is in it for themselves. So this is a pretty crucial election with the fluidity that there is. And it will be the weekend before people make up their mind, decide whether they're going to head to the polls and back a particular candidate. So I'd be trying to get the vote out as much as possible, door by door this weekend.
Edmontonians were asked to identify the most pressing issues they face living in the city. 40% said the cost of living. 34% said homelessness on Edmonton's streets. 25% of people polled believe policing is an issue. And those numbers reflected in what people think the new mayor should focus on first, with 39% saying taxes should be the city's priority, 26% put housing affordability at the top, and 23% said homelessness, along with public safety and policing, should be the top of the list for city leadership.
Not many places, if any, across this country that affordability is not a major issue in the pocketbooks of electorate. I mean, when you have affordability at the top of the list, everything else falls into place. But what individual voters are looking for is tied to that certainty of fiscal realism and whether or not they're in touch with what the real concerns are of people at the dinner table and not on the broader malaise.
In Edmonton, Bianca Millions, City News.